Okay, so today I thought I'd just do a little bit of a video on how to do a wheel swap on your Hot Wheels cars. You will need roughly about a 2.6mm drill and just a slightly bigger drill just to knock the top off the rivets. Some donor wheels, which I already had. I like to rivet my Hot Wheels back together, so I've just got some 2.6mm rivets. And your car that you want to do a wheel swap on. So go ahead and open up the car. You can keep that. I mean, if you want to repackage it, keep the packaging, or you could probably open it a bit more careful than what I just did. So the first thing you want to do is get your small drill into your drill. Now, some people use drill presses. I'm not a fan of drill presses. I'd rather just do it by hand. So just get your drill in straight into the middle and hold it straight down, and just drill very carefully through the rivets. You don't have to drill the whole way through at the moment, just enough to give you a bit of a hole where you can knock the top off the rivets, get the base off, and then once the base and the wheels are away from it, then you can continue to drill down to the length of your rivet once everything's apart, and you got no risk of damaging any other pieces. So that's one rivet, and there's two rivets in this one. Okay, so once you've drilled out your holes, get your bigger drill piece, put that in, and just carefully on the top, just move your metal shavings out of the way just so you don't scratch the paintwork on your car. Just carefully on the top of the rivet, hold it really straight and just slowly take the top off that rivet. You can see there the top there starting to come off. Now sometimes you won't have to re-rivet these back in, because if you drill the top of the rivet when you're knocking the top off carefully enough, the bases will snap back on, and yeah, they won't come off. This one's not quite done. Hopefully that should come off. So those rivets heads haven't quite come away yet. So get a little flathead screwdriver, and if you can get that in there, because hopefully I won't have to re-rivet these back on. There we go, the base just pops off like that. So hopefully that'll snap back on, because I don't think I can drill those holes out much further. Now, so once you take the base off, all the interior will come out, the glass will pop out. So you can pull all that apart. You can give you could strip all that paint back, repaint whatever colour you like. I'm not repainting it this time, I'm just doing a wheel swap. So I'll just move those to the side. So now we've got our base with our wheels, and you can see there, so that those wheels are just held in by some little clamps on either side of the axle. So you just get a flathead screwdriver, and this is a plastic base, so it's quite easy just to be able to bend these out of the way, carefully not to break them off, and that axle will pop out. The wheels will come out just like that. And the same with the front. And careful when you're pushing down, you might want to put something under each side of the wheel, because especially if you plan on using these wheels for another project, you can bend the axles if you push down too hard. Middle one's hard to get out. There we go. And they just pop out like that. So now you get your new wheels. Got a set of Real Rider wheels here, Redline Real Riders, and they should just pop straight in to where the other ones were. You can just use your screwdriver just to push them back into the slot in those clips, and hopefully that'll snap in like that. And you can just push those tabs back over just to secure those wheels in place. Just like that. That actually not quite all the way in. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Now the rear. Axles in place. Okay, that one's not quite in. Just need to make sure that the axles are all the way down into that groove. Okay, and there we have it. Wheel swap on that base. I'll put the interior back into this car. Slots together like that, and then we can put the base back on. Hopefully that will snap back on. And there you have new Real Rider bus. Well, that didn't go according to plan, did it?